The Buy Missouri program is proudly brought to you by the Office of Lieutenant Governor Mike Kehoe. And today, we're partnering with Buy Missouri to explore the Ozarks and learn more about all the many great products and destinations that can be found right here in the great state of Missouri. So today, we're so happy to welcome our new friends, Janet and Madison from Bear Paw Creek. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, first and foremost, tell us, what is Bear Paw Creek?
Okay, we create and sew movement products and educational products and also some instrument cases. And our primary market was music therapists, music educators, and child cares. Parents use it as well.
Okay, quick question. Do you ever work with Music Therapy of the Ozarks here in Springfield?
I don't think I have worked with them.
We're going to get you connected to them because when you said music therapy, that's immediately who I thought of. Great organization in town that would benefit from your products,
Yeah,
I
that'd
think.
be great.
Okay, we'll hook them up.
And why would you say, music therapy and just kind of having these tools, toys, you know, different colors, different textures, why is that so important for
Well, they can use it for products just to be able to work with kids. They have, like the stretchy band, they can use it for beat competency and group organization, where the stretchy band is actually like a huge hair scrunchie, and they can do group movement activities where they're together and the kids can feel the beat with it. I'm not a professional like music therapist per se, but my sister is, and that's how our company got started. I was trying to figure out a way to stay home with our children, and she was like, what do you like to do? And love to sew and craft, and that's how it was started in 2000. And so but the really cool thing is we've been able to connect with a lot of music therapists and other educators around the world and even, in the States, and it's been really fun to work with them. They create music for it. And
I love that. Madison, what's your role? What do you do?
I help sell the music and movement products, and then I also do social media.
Oh, that's awesome. Would you like to kind of go through and tell us about some of these products here on the table?
Oh, sure. So the bean bags, of course, everybody played with them as a kid. I learned to sew them from my mom, and that's one of the first things that we made. These are textured bean bags, which are really great for sensory and also for just kids that have issues. They can feel them, touch them, that kind of thing. Different colors. That is a balloon ball, which is great because it's actually a fabric ball that you blow a balloon up, so it's safer, because balloons are so chokeable.
Yeah.
And it's nice because it packs flat. A lot of music therapists actually travel and have to lug a lot of stuff to go to their different sessions, so that makes it really simple. And we make a bunch of different variations, and that's just the stretchy band, the big version of this.
Okay.
All of our products come in a drawstring bag.
Oh, and do you make these as well?
Yep.
Those are so cute.
I know.
I want one of those.
Right?
And then these are our scarves. So just chiffon scarves, and these are the 25-inch. We have 15-inch, 3650, and then big 9-foot canopies that they use in dance and creative.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So we've also started connecting with some dance instructors in the last 5 years, so that's been fun. And this is a mini parachute that we make. There's big versions out there, but this was designed specifically for a small group or one-to-one ratio with people. So that's really popular.
Is this like what you do, like when you raise a
Then you-
parachute in gym class and you crawl underneath
Yes.
it?
Yes.
Not this version, but okay.
This is a small version. This was the really cool thing about our products. Everything that you see was somebody saying, hey, I need this. So we work and collaborate with them to create it. So our first product, the stretchy band, came in 4 different sizes, and then actually a Music Together educator reached out to me. And the problem with a lot of music therapists and educators in general, they may have a class of 10 kids and then they have 30 kids. So the beauty of the connected stretchy band is it opens so they can buckle in one section or have 10, a huge group.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, wow, that is so
And
fun.
is there like a specific age range that you're making these?
Actually, really
or
from
just
babies, and then the other thing that they use them in is elder care.
Elder
So
care,
they
yeah.
use them
Okay.
in nursing homes and things like that, which is really cool.
And I can imagine these being great for people who are differently abled.
Yes.
You know,
Oh,
with
for
different
sure.
types of therapy.
Yep. It actually is surprising if you use one of these and do a song, like even for 5 minutes, you actually can feel because you're doing the movements up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then our streamers are super popular too. So there's a wrist version where they can put it on their wrist.
Oh, we got to try this out, Maddie.
Yeah.
Here, can you hand me some of those? Because these are too fun not to try.
Yes.
And I can imagine this being so much fun. Can I have one more?
Yes.
Because look at this. And imagine using something like this that's so visual, but also helping you in a therapy where you're feeling like therapy's working, but it's also fun.
Right, and so the reason these were created, which is fun, the plastic hoop ones, they're also one with chiffon with the scarf. They're nice because people that can't grasp or hold things, they can still participate.
Put them
is
on.
where the wrist streamer came from.
Oh, okay.
So
So obviously,
great.
like you said, whatever's on the table, there was a need for it.
Yes.
So there obviously was a need for this. And is this mainly, again, with music and maybe like dance movements, or just,
Yep,
you know?
music and movement. Yep.
So I'm guessing that your catalog then continues to increase depending on what the need is and what a therapist might want.
It
'Cause you're
does.
open to like, hey, we're looking for this. Could you make it?
Yes. Yep, I've created a Martin Backer guitar case with actually a music therapist at Drury. She helped me design it.
Wow.
And that's been popular. And then we have a couple other instrument cases. And I am carrying more instruments, and also that I don't make, of course, but trying to get where somebody can come to me and buy the props along with the small instruments. And then we also have collaborated with a lot of people for music, which is really fun.
I believe it.
And Madison, since you're in charge of social media, what are your handles and what can people, like what will you find on your social media accounts?
Yeah, so our handles are Bear Paw Creek, and we share, about our products. We share videos that customers send in, which is really fun. We get to see the products in use, which is my favorite part. Yeah, sales, giveaways.
Is it available though to just the general public, or
Yep.
do you need to be a therapist?
No, anyone can use them. Anyone
They're
can benefit.
on our website, bearpawcreek.com, Amazon. We have them on Amazon. And then we also have like 20 wholesale customers,
Oh wow.
Wow.
nationally and internationally.
And internationally. Whereabouts internationally? I'm just curious.
Singapore, Canada, and then that's the other wholesale customers.
Wow.
And what Missouri town are you guys home based in?
Actually, this was started in Springfield by Bass Pro. I grew up in Wisconsin, moved to Alaska, got married, came to Missouri, and we actually lived by Bass Pro. So
Okay.
we were in Springfield for the first 10 years, and now we live out by Miller.
That's fantastic. Wow.
Very, very cool.
You've
So
lived a lot of
online.
places.
Yes. So it's been in business for 24 years. The first 12 years really was wholesale. I only had a couple wholesale customers, and then, internet, WordPress, the availability to build your own website,
Yeah.
social media. The last 10 years has been so much fun because we've got to connect with customers and other educators to actually build the community.
Yeah.
That's, like she said, getting the videos of kids using or populations using it is just
And what's your website one more time?
bearpawcreek.com.
Check that out. And for all the great Missouri businesses, you can go to buymissouri.net.
All right,
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, ladies.
So much fun.
We are making a immune booster shot right after this with another Buy Missouri product. Don't go anywhere.
Getting therapy and